Hi, I'm Campbell Prince from the PyHub Language Software Group. In this session we're going to put it all together. We're going to be having a look at debugging the Google Web Toolkit application using our Apache server that's running under VirtualBox. So first let's have a quick review of our setup and have a look and see what we've got. We're running VirtualBox, that's running our Apache server, just like the real thing. We've got Eclipse set up with our project here, our Language Forge dictionary project, and that all builds and compiles just fine. We also have set up a local alias, http languageforge.local, such that that gets there. See, it's saying this is the default web page for this languageforge.local. Okay. It's not the same as the default, and we've set up the Apache config for that. And we're accessing that through shared folders on VirtualBox. So if we have a look at mount, we can see here that we have the host LF is mounted under our web root there, so this languageforge.local, and we can see, oh yes, we did set up a link for GWT. So if we go into that, there's that GWT link is pointing back to var www host LF. Like we can see here, var www host LF. Right. So now we go back to Eclipse, and we'll just show a quick demonstration of setting a breakpoint, for example. I can see my presenter here. We'll set a breakpoint somewhere in the presenter in the update method. So here we have that here, the update method. If I just double click over here on a code line like 116, that's very cool. Now we'll go to here and we want to debug. I've already done it before, so I could just click this, but I'll debug as a web application running on an external server. This gives us a few more options, otherwise it'll try and do it on localhost, then we won't be able to test our PHP. So we'll run on an external server, which is actually local, which comes in very handy. And here's what we type in. We type in http languageforge.local /GWT, which of course comes back to ourselves. Oops. Oh, I was sitting on the wrong thing. We want to be clicking on here. Then we go debug that as a web application, like so. There we go, that's better. Matching items, lift editor.html. And we go OK. Now down here we see it starting up development mode, and it's given us a URL. We can just double click on this and it will open it up in Firefox. Yes, we do. You can remember that if you like. Now it does go a little bit slowly, it's having quite to think. Now the breakpoint we set was in the browse and edit presenter, which will be activated when we click this link. So we click that, and you can see I usually have these set up on 2 monitors. So the breakpoints come up here straight away. We can see that its breakpoint's been triggered. We can step over one at a time, step into, step over F6. So just, for example, we can have a look at some of the variables there. Max is 20, count is 55, that kind of thing. We can see the variables up here. Or we can just continue, resume as F8. And we go back to and there we see it's run what our little application there did. Okay, that's a quick guide to debugging GWT using Firefox running through Apache on the local development environment.